Once you are in established active labour, you will receive one-to-one care from a midwife. If you are choosing to have your baby at home, you can have as many birth partners as you wish. If you are choosing to have your baby in hospital, we ask that you have no more than 2 supportive birth partners with you in labour. Once you are in active, established labour, the midwife that is providing one-to-one care will need to regularly monitor the frequency of your contractions and baby's heartbeat. There are 2 different ways we can monitor contractions and baby's heartbeat during labour. One way of doing this is intermittent auscultation of baby's heartbeat. Baby's heartbeat would be listened to using a Doppler device that your midwives use in community. If you are receiving intermittent auscultation, your midwife will monitor your contractions by placing a hand on your tummy and feeling the strength of your contractions with your consent. The second way of monitoring contractions and baby's heartbeat during labour is to use a monitor. The monitor contains 2 belts, one around the bottom of your tummy that would pick up baby's heartbeat, and one around the top of your bump that would monitor the frequency of your contractions. The monitor cannot tell us how strong your contractions are. For us to be able to know how strong your contractions are, we would take into consideration how you are expressing those contractions feel and how we can feel them by touching your tummy. If you are on the monitor provides a continuous trace of baby's heartbeat. The end of the first stage of labour is when you reach fully dilated or 10 centimetres dilated. And this means all the cervix has moved out of the way and baby is ready to be delivered. Once you reach fully dilated, you may feel an overwhelming urge to push or to have your bowels open. This is normal and means that labour is progressing and you are ready to push. Sometimes you don't feel an urge to push, and in this instance, a limited amount of time can be given to enable baby's head to move down and for you to be able to feel the urge to push. Pushing your baby out can take a varied amount of time, and it's when you push, baby moves forward, and when you stop pushing, baby slides back. So it's sort of like 2 steps forward, 1 step back. And this is normal. Baby is rocking back and forth underneath your pubic bone. Gravity can really help baby progress through the birth canal and around this U-bend. Therefore, it is important to think about what position you are in to aid with pushing, and it is important that you listen to your body. Labour not only can be tiring for yourself, but it can be tiring for baby too. If you are not fully dilated, this could mean an emergency caesarean section. If you are fully dilated, depending what position baby's head is in and how low down baby's head is, depends what we would do to help quicken up the delivery. It may be necessary to perform an episiotomy with your consent, which is a small cut in your perineum, or it may be necessary to have an instrumental delivery. An instrumental delivery is where a doctor uses an instrument to help deliver your baby. The doctor will work with your pushers to deliver baby vaginally. The doctor will discuss with you the options available and will suggest which instrument is safest to use for the delivery of your baby. Sometimes it may be necessary to go to theatre to have an instrumental delivery. If you do have to go to theatre for the delivery of your baby, it is recommended that only one birth partner go with you into theatre.